Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. And along with lots of wishes, we all will have a very nice and very good 2021. Very happy one and very prosperity one. And also uh, hoping that we all will be able to see each other personally. Because of the COVID-19, we had no choice, but we have to really lock ourselves down. And so this is just one of the opportunity that I took, kind of a liberty to see all of us, all of you, each other anyway. And I think I would really like to express my gratitude and thanks, lot of thanks from my, like a depth of my heart for you all to come together. And dila tanda kunune kongpedu daga nashiri dorjilingne tanda tukser buchedang tene changma ta pyoge gyongeng sinamidu lada ke pyoge kenge chinazonge tanda kubar jegidu ani kunazu changmal chinazu changmal lol tange kunyumla ani trash dile shoya tang tene ngaranzu changma kusu thangbu yongaya tene tuki shedun juba 아니 지금 대선 수요가 창문로 답에 갈서 거래다 다시 딜레다 팀베 갈서 거다 다레베 내염기 양 침바다 종살바 요래 대줄레베다 살람 창문로 받체메바 다시 딜레기 토는 두주여바다 안간조 슐 댕엔도서 이네 다시 딜레기 토네 디주여바 아든지기 투문나로나스 슈야 두시 데니 탤런트들이야 아니 지게 다 나란주 참에 다 두둥붕둥체 라버도 대 예배 아니 줌바 대 건주 학습 남다 그 전지 니마 몽불이야 전지체 대 나란주 참을로게 된 다른데 잘람 귀네 nganzu changman phatsu jeju yoba chigda kamen naya yoba chi chungna yawashida du se kurazu ine gabu chigi ngara ine yun rumbu chigle yata nganzu changman manje gyabji rumbu chigi tanda gyabji dukse rumbu chigi ine chona kyoni manje batat halam da logic dodo chigi yore daga nashin ri gyabji chungu rumbu chigi 아니 다가나 신게 되네 다 무슨 넘버서 창마리 전 달로 제주다한테 고급도 보게 마중어리 아니 기노르바 창말 미세슈나 아니 나라조다 나루 겐룩 제야기 가면 요리 아니 자네 마중어리 얘네 마시체링 류나 당가라도 상원 마시체링 류그리 디엔두 잠바든 안조야 겐두 제주여바다 아니 나라도 겐두 제주여밈 마데베 나라도 상마 양스 제야기 아니 문든 슈구이 다가나시리 라다 다가나신게 되네 가르자 다 대주산에 망불이에 live to love 레 학바도 가르자기 live to love 다 아니 지기 이게 라다기 live to love YDA 대주 멤버들도 참에 배 메시지 되네 후셔식 주스도 되네 나염 나다 아주에 COVID-19 였잖아 되네 미군라 업결 였잖아 되네 샵도 만만다 만만 popul도 되네 빠 창마 bombarik tuk지 체슈 tene jabtok mana mindra tarungyang tene jabtok sali skill yut kya tarungyang jabtok salang go shi jino ngata tene chospa sukches poang semjen kunla zabi phan thona ngata mimang kunla phan thona tibo mana ngata ngien dodon yang teweno tene roa rigtu ke semjen changma phan thok sik zerin chikta yut kya tene roa rigtu ke semjen la phan thok sik ma thok sik tene ngata tene ndun la yut kene mi objal chen kun la tene man salsa man tene kharas salsa kharas tene chitong goshes yut na ta chiji ke tene phantok sik chuchi moke yut na tibo ngata jo goshes yino tibo zaden chikta yino ngata YDA chong na ma jixpo zatok tena chok la live to love chong na mana mindra mana azuke tene objal namste tene ma hushar zatok karja pe live to love inok YDA inok in laos pe inok tene nubra pe inok nubra pe tene live to love ang YDA chokna tena chokla chi changme mana hushar zatok changma ning phakpa na thukje chi jut nge chokna tewo jugo she samduk chezena tene nija changma nge dodon solwa tabin jikdang duste nok tene mikun la jabtok jugo shesino sangye sistan ba jabtok jugo shesino zarin chikta juste no sangye sistan ba jabtok jisbo tene semjen la jabtok shik madubna tene sangye sistan be jabtok zerte jen yang chik metyak songba sang semjen la objal yotsana tene ngata chitup kantup ne tene jabtok jugo shesino jabtok jun chikta duk tene te duk zerin chikta tene thukje che jun chikta taringe tene moka zumte ja changma jud kinori tene YD pa intro live to love pa intro tene garja intro tene lada intro nubra zanskar ta karsong zane tene mana kang tup chi tup mana chitup kang tup chen chikta duk thukje che ning thakpa na thukje che jud tene. So I want to express my gratitude. Those of you who doesn't speak Tibetan or Ladakis, I really was feeling very happy to see you all, and also I wanted to sort of show myself today that I'm still exist, and I'm not disappeared. I'm not, how do you say? And also, I'm not sick. I'm extremely well. And also, I'm quite sure that I will live very fine and well for the, for everything anyway. I want to live a very sort of a happy life. And also, I want to wish same thing to you all guys. And also I wanted to really thank for you all to come and participate tonight from Ladakh, Garsha, Kinnaur, and also from Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and also Australia. And all of you have, I think you had very little time to prepare anything, but within this little, very short period of time, you have arranged such a nice, such a nice function. I think it was very amazing, I think. I feel so moved. I wasn't expecting that sort of well-organized kind of gatherings and all this entertainment, and it was very entertaining. And weather over here is also not very cold and also not windy, and the weather was very good, thanks to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and thanks for the good wishes. Most important thing is like that we all have a very good wishes, so that is the strongest sort of energy to keep the life moving on and on very nicely and happily. And I think we all have to really be continuing developing our own what you call that, kind heart to each other, and especially connected with this COVID-19 pandemic. I think very important, one very important thing for us to really be practicing. I think this is really the vaccine, that we have to be vegetarian, and we should really avoid killing animals and eating animals and abusing animals. That is very important, I think. So obviously, I can't talk this to the larger larger crowd and the beings in the world, because I'm nobody anyway. But I can really raise my voice among my students and my friends, and that is very, very important. I think it is very important to keep our morality, especially the morality of the love and also affection, and especially to keep the animal under our love and affection. That is very important. This pandemic actually started also, I think, from abusing the animal. And we have been doing this, I think, for many years and many generations, many thousands of years. So now we see this outcome. So we all have to really be contributing some sort of a good deeds in order to stop that kind of a pandemic. Not only this particular pandemic, but I think a lot of pandemics, not only just a what do you call that, virus kind of a pandemic, but we have a war pandemic and also a lot of different pandemics. I think all the pandemics are caused by our own misbehaviors. So we have to really be starting behaving nicely and behaving sort of like a really human kind of behave. I'm not talking about religious behaviors or something like a spiritual, but we just want to be a human, I think we have not been very well human, very good human being. So that is the reason why we are we are going through a lot of difficulties. So anyway, I think you all know much better than I do, actually. That's, I think, that there's no doubt about it. And for example, in Vietnam, the Vietnam friends and students, they have not been suffering that much. Obviously, the natural disasters are happening, but the COVID-19 cases, they have been controlling very well. And basically, not only just because of control, but I think karmically, they have been very good boy. They have been good girl in terms of treating animal fairly, very quite nicely, with sort of like very much like a spiritual compassion and love. I think that is one of the reasons why the COVID-19 wasn't that bad in the Vietnam. And speaking about Vietnam, they have been also, you all have been very, very putting a lot of effort to come and join together tonight. And also the functions are very good. Function in Drukpa, Vietnam, they have been performing very nice. Just we have been sort of looking at them. I think you all have been able to see. I don't know whether the internet works that well or not. But then also Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh, the Master Changchup, group also have been showing the performance very nicely. So I wanted to thank them from depth of my heart. And I can see my friend here waving. And that is also very nice to see because he has been very kind. That we both touring and doing all sorts of good things. And also now I can see the Kamda Rinpoche and Gyabjik Kamda Rinpoche also. The pictures are quite small, even though we have been trying our best to have the the biggest screen, but the pictures are very small. So I'm very sorry that if I missed some of you because the pictures are quite small. Kamda Rinpoche Chapenang Katinche Ane kusim manang bache je nganzul tu sikto nanga pe katinche tini tanda jab tuser bache ke pe zetini yabun nang so tu che tanda tandi chambun che ki ode tudam kongpe kunsam tweni daring jan twe ba. And he just finished his very important retreat just today. So I think it's very big blessing for all of us to have him in our screen today. It's a very important opportunity for all of us. And I think this is very important opportunity for the world because this is just not even 1 hour ago, 2021. So that is very important. And I think that we all have to wish that the 2021 will be really free of the disasters and all sorts of difficulties that we went through in 2020. Even though, of course, up in Amitabha over here, we have been doing very well. I have to thank all the nuns and monks over here. They have been behaving very nicely. Not to say that they are not behaving otherwise, but they have been behaving all the time. But they are very, especially they are behaving very nicely, along with the context with COVID-19. So we have been doing very well. So I have to say that I have to tell all of you that we have been doing very well. Physically and mentally, spiritually, and all these things with the blessing of all the masters. And I'm sure that all the wishes also that you all have been wishing for. So I know that you all wishes, all the best wishes to us and to me and to entire Drukpa lineage and Drukpa Sanghas. And so that's about it. So once again, I wanted to express my, demand, as if you wish, that we all have to be, first of all, better be vegetarian. That is very important. At least for a year, you can take a vow not to be eating meat, at least for a year, for the benefit of all sentient beings, and especially connected with the COVID-19 in this world. So I think we can contribute a little bit, just being a vegetarian for a year. That is very important deeds. And I think, I'm not forcing you though, but I just suggest that we all have to take the vow, something like that, just a vow that, okay, we are going to be vegetarian for 1 year, just for 1 year. That is not that long. For example, myself have been vegetarian for now over 30 over years. And that was not so difficult, actually. But nevertheless, the health was a little bit complaining about being vegetarian, but still I'm very much happy for myself to be vegetarian for the sake of the animals and beings. So, kamdaram buchi namba niga pesha. O dagin kamdaram buchi de ligzi kamdaram buchi jeso. Da chunjunji madun jema so da. O da nigan jeso. Di kuzu kanche je resha kuzu tamtam chungju so tamtam chenpu so. Ya wushida ju. Na ni dash dile. Ani ozi rumbuchi namba sumgan jeshita. Nye nye 파주 참지 쉬고 삼중데 중마송니 되니 공다 아니 다른 공다 다 치부시부전 되니 옵겔 마테바 아니 페바 페카진치 토지치 아니 되니 기노르촌에 잔디시다 나샤 토지치 아니 안다시브나 신지 내가 저야 쉬고 조금 제약이 디유 karsa warda rewa tang ani halam tacho bata rewa chikbu mare tacho bata bata ani anda nekab chikla ni tini bhasu pandu tsundu cheyal te shenang duwa tinte re de yine tini da kunjo sumga gatin re kanji toa ne nganzo nangda yungu mare chidi yishukun chokun cheya ki remen shushin bata de yin ta nge paa te tsu te nanzo le paa tek kegi yuji mare parche di chigma do mindu o to che so na tende che da sung ko chung
lo somala tashi dile chansal lama ken
ya chal ju
Happy New Year, Your Holiness.
Palkar muche how are you?
I'm fine, Your Holiness. 감사합니다.
Tenin chinani kamena edue yomare atanda yorbe degetu andeng e kogumindu menentiga chebarmindu tochesonda that's kind of thing that I think we can say okay. And anyway, now we have lots of I think few functions. We have a few functions of nuns over here, and also there's some other countries. European, yes, from European Sangha, because the timing is little better there, and the timing in Hong Kong, timing in Australia, I think they're they are a little too late, I think. I'm very sorry, but then, that is the tradition anyway. We all have to do it in the midnight, so there's no choice. I'm waving to you all. I've been seeing you all, the face of you all. Anyway, I've been seeing, and I've been waving also. I don't know whether you saw me or not. Okay, thank you. And so anyway, once again, we all send you, we all means like Amitabha Sangha, sends you all the best wishes for New Year, and also not only just New Year, but for the best wishes for your successful life, happy life, and fruitful life, okay? And life is within our hand. So that is not that is a very good news and very happy news, that life is within our life. So we have to be very proud of ourselves that the life is within ourselves. So we have a choice how to make the life better. We have our own choice. So let's do something better for the better future. And many people have a kind of a sense of fear that, okay, what will happen next? Maybe there's a something bad things expecting, but actually there's nothing that the bad and good life is fully depends on one's own karma. That means one's own hand. Within our hand, we have it. So we have to turn our life better by, this is very much our choice. So this is what I would really, how do you say, request you all to sort of vow yourself to be a good boy and good girl from today onward. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you, Ishinobu-kin, for your auspicious advice and blessings towards us all the time.